Hello, Nick, my friend. How are you today? And who do we have today?
I'm very well, thank you, MD. Today we have Daimyos.
Cousteau started out in Algorand, and he had this project called Sea Folks. It's still going. It's a good project on the Algo chain, and he saw the XRPL as fertile grounds to start his Daimyo project. And Seth, one of our team members, had nicely kind of put together I don't know, maybe like a speech or a way to explain our project. So I'm going to use what he wrote to kind of tell you guys that Daimyo is a pixel art collection of robots inspired by Gundams, which is a Japanese anime. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
I don't do anime, but
I've heard of
Yeah,
the Gundams, yeah, and definitely.
you've
MD's
heard of
not.
it?
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I used to
Oh,
love,
nice.
I loved to used to watch something in Spain called Mazinger Z. I don't know
Oh,
if you
yeah.
know what it is, right? And so I'm
Yeah.
familiar with that as a kid.
Oh yeah. So I love Gundam, and the anime is a pretty prominent and long-standing anime in Japan, and it's still to this day they're releasing new, animes based on the Gundam lore, and they also have Gunpla, which are real life like models of the Gundam robots, and uh, some people really get into that. But anyway, this project is inspired by Gundam, and we have a strong focus on gameplay. Essentially, you can create new units of robots using parts from those you own. So,
Right.
yeah, for example, you'll have two of any of these bots. You can burn them and create a new bot, taking the parts from each bot to create a new. Uh,
Is that
and
random, Jay? It randomly does that.
no, no,
Or
no. So you actually have a
You're picking the box.
admin panel that you can pull up in our Discord that allows you to build the bots, select the parts that you want to combine, um, and you can, mix and match. You can create a Frankenstein, or you can complete a whole set. So if you go back to the collection, you'll see that some bots are just have random parts, but some bots have a complete set. So if you just go down, maybe we can find one that is a complete set.
The blue one. Blue one at the left, I guess.
Well,
This?
no, no, keep going down, keep going down. Let's see. Oh, yeah, keep going down. There's gonna be one popping up soon. Might have to might have to go
what?
down because those are
5,000
complete sets are a
XRP.
little more, yeah, they're more expensive, so you might have to scroll down a little bit more.
What if I do it by price high first?
Sure, yeah, yeah, that might be a good way to do it.
Hey, you've done
Oh,
this
there we go.
before.
So there you go. You see some. So these are some complete set bots, Daimyo bots.
Right.
And so you can try to get all of the parts, and this is a rare one, so you can see, um yeah, as you're pulling these up, yeah, so you see the properties: arm Akatsuki Yojin, and then the chest is Akatsuki Yojin, and the helmet is also Akatsuki Yojin. um and so if you have the arms, chest, and helmet of the same type to complete a complete set, then you get a 3% stat boost. Uh, so a lot of people look to complete their sets.
Right. Is that in game? Because you've got a
Yeah,
game,
in
haven't you?
game, in game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess we could just talk about the extra properties, which is something that we recently was able to get through the cafe folks. now we are able to show levels, tier, and the stats of each Daimyo bots.
Did you guys add this after the minting?
Yes, after the minting. So something similar, yeah, that I think Zerpamon did with theirs. They have levels and move sets that are displayed in addition to properties and description and details. I think only a few projects have this, so we're in good company. And it took us a little while to get this through, but yeah, we're really happy. And thank you, Adam and Monkey and all the folks at the cafe, Sloppy and Steve and everyone, Vet probably too. So we really appreciate those folks.
Yeah, they're always trying to be at the forefront and trying to come up with new things you can do with NFTs.
Oh yeah, I love the cafe. I think cafe is my favorite marketplace just because it's so cozy and easy to use. It just has like a more personable,
friendly.
Yeah, personable feel to it. It doesn't feel so corporate or too sterile or too fancy, I guess. Yeah.
And then you've got your other collection, armor, is it, or cosmetic parts?
Yep, we have our cosmetics, and these are parts that you can win via tournaments. You can also there's auctions for complete cosmetic armors that you can try to bid for using screws. So screws are our in-game token that we use to build, pay for leveling. We can also use them for auctions. What else do we use them for, Cousteau?
Screws. Well, right now people bet for the fuse in arena.
Oh yeah, we're doing side bets. Yeah, we're doing side bets and stuff. Now, mind you that we are working on tokenization of screws. So eventually they will be tokenized. Currently it's just a Discord in-game token, but it's going to become tokenized in the near future.
Is that a bit of alpha there, Jay?
What's that?
Is that a bit of alpha there? Does the Discord know about that, or?
Yes, they do. Yeah, people know about it. It's something we've announced in our Discord, and we've been telling folks that that's underway and we're working on it. Yeah, but let me also kind of go back to our kind of project and just kind of give you a general overview. So the team is composed of our dev Rookie. He's a phenomenal dev, and he's done a lot of work for us. He's just been truly amazing for us. We have Seth, who's kind of our community manager. We have Cousteau, of course, founder and artist. And I really think that his art is so good, spectacular art, pixel art. I really love his art. So yeah, great guy. He really is a thoughtful person, and he's also a really good artist. So we really appreciate having him. And then I'm the kind of the moderator, ambassador for the Daimyos team. And it's a small team, but it's a mighty team. So we're doing the best we can to push new products and innovate, constantly.
I know you're obviously, I've spoke to you many a time in spaces, and
oh yeah,
and I know you're everywhere promoting. Well, you are. Let's be honest. A lot of people don't do anything; they just stay on the Discord. But at least you're out there talking to people and trying to get out there as well, which is great.
Oh yeah, thanks, Nick. Yeah, I try to, pop into different servers and be a part of different projects as much as I can. And the XRPL is really quite a small community.
Very small.
Yeah, and one of the, I think, the perks of having a small, NFT kind of community is that you get to really know the people who are part of the various projects. And you, Nick, have been one of the persons that I've gotten to know, and I really feel like you're a friend, and it's always nice to just kind of pop into a space and hear your voice and kind of banter and go back and forth and laugh, and it always kind of perks up my day.
It's
sure.
what it's about, Jay. It's about having a laugh and enjoying yourself. Otherwise, you just swamp yourself in seriousness.
Oh my God, yeah, for sure. And God, Discord can be, quite overwhelming.
Intense.
Oh my God, all the various projects that I'm a part of, and I, started out with this, I guess, aim of diversifying. So I dipped my toes in a lot of different projects, and it's been a lot to just keep up on all the various projects from the inception of, NFTs and on the XRPO. I remember the days where I got the IOU tokens.
The IOUs.
Yeah. Which now are like, a lot of the NFTs were like 1/4 of what they were,
Yeah.
Oh,
the thing is that, as you say, the IOUs are only small, and that was what, last year?
Yeah.
And it's growing and growing and growing. And all these projects, all Daimyos and all the other projects, they are at the very, very beginning of a big, long journey. And I don't think people understand that what they're creating is the initial XRPL. It's being built here and now for everything else to come on board.
For sure. Yeah. I think, when I got into NFTs on the XRPL, I knew that, some of these projects weren't probably going to make it or be successful, or some of them are going to rug. And I knew that going into
that's every project, but that's every blockchain. Let's be honest, buddy. It's every blockchain that there's ruggers and
that's true. Yeah.
Quick book takers. They're out to make a quick bit of money, but
yeah. But I mean, it's like, the chances of a startup business becoming successful is pretty slim. And then you think about
very slim.
Yeah, and then you think about the NFT projects, which probably have a slimmer chance of succeeding. So then, it baffles me sometimes that people have the expectations that, oh, I'm investing into this project, and I expect all of these projects to be successable, which is just unrealistic.
It's very unrealistic. Why haven't I made 1,000 times? Well, it's impossible. You can't. We're not ETH. It's very beginning.
Yeah. But some will be successful.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, they will.
Yeah, and I think it's on you to kind of do your own research and get to know the people who are part of the project, because I personally invest in people more than
definitely
the business or the project. I'm just kind of looking at the people and like, oh yeah, these are really good people. I think they're authentic and genuine, and they stand on integrity, and you can kind of see that over time. It takes time to gauge that, but once you kind of get a good feel for it, then I kind of go all in supporting these folks.
I think that comes across the longer you're within the Discords and servers, you get to know people, and even if the server's dead, you get that feeling that the people behind it are genuine. Even though it might be dead, you might get a few words, but if you've been in the space long enough, like we all have, then the projects that are there for the long term, not a quick bit of money and gone. You get to know them, and we will get rugged. We'll all get rugged along the way, and of course we will. It's impossible not to, and
for sure. If you're investing in NFTs, yeah, expect that.
Oh, you've got to be rugged, otherwise you're not investing in NFTs.
Yeah, it's almost like a right. It's like a right
It's a
of
right
passage,
of way. Yeah, it's a right of way. If you've not been rugged, forget it. Leave.
You haven't,
But,
yeah, you haven't passed your childhood, you know,
yeah. Put your dummy
adulthood yet.
back in and go off. You gotta be rugged. But I think, like me and MD, we have projects on, but we're getting a lot. We've only had a few that have not come to anything, but we're here at the very beginning of the project's journey within the XRP out. It's been what is it, 1.5 years, 2 years since it passed? I'm
Yeah,
not
I think,
sure.
yeah, like 1.5, coming on 2. But hey, Nick, I just noticed that Seth joined us.
I was just noticed
Who's,
he's
yeah,
on
one
mute.
of our prominent team members. Sweet guy, and so happy that he's in here. So maybe we can have Seth say hello.
Well,
and
introduce him,
introduce
Jay.
himself. Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite a move. Wow. Sweet.
Thanks for joining us, Seth. I know you got the kids, but really appreciate you joining.
Yeah, just got them down, so figured I'd hop in.
Yeah, so we got to kind of giving a general overview of the project, and Costo did his Spanish intro and Spanish like overview of the project and how he got to it. He was talking about.
I thought you were going to say the Spanish Inquisition, then, Jay.
It can be.
Yeah, like he was talking about algo days and how he started with Sea Folk and then saw the XRPL as, you know, a place to start the Daimyo project, and he did it in Spanish. So for those who speak Spanish, man, I think that would be really cool to listen to.
I would get about 10% of that.
Yeah, I get about the same when Costo starts speaking Spanish. It's so fast, you know, I can't keep up. Hey, so maybe we can kind of go back
What's your role, Seth, within?
Oh, yeah.
So I guess I'm the CM, idea guy,
community manager, idea
fellow
guy.
CM.
Yeah,
Let's go.
CM. Yeah, so it was originally me, Cousteau, Rookie, and then a guy named Stax. And Stax also runs like 2 other projects on the algo, I think. And he was just like, yo, guys, I'm a little overwhelmed. And so he kind of tapped out. And Jay was just like, I love you all so much. Can I be on the team? And we're like, yeah, why not? Like,
you should have said
fantastic.
no, Seth. You should have said no.
What did you guys get yourself into now?
Yeah.
Too
he
late
just like
now.
kept bringing like native XRP people in. It was, and he'd be like, "Oh, welcome. I know you from this. I know you from this." And it was like, "Oh man, Jay's got all these connections. Like, yeah, get us in, bud." And so it was easy sell.
Oh yeah, I'm just so happy to be a part of it. Yeah, I was sold. Really, what kind of made me want to join the team more than anything. Of course, the project itself, the NFTs, the art, the game was really attractive to me, but it was really the people behind it. Like once I got to know Cousteau, Seth, and Rookie, I was like, yeah, these are really good people. And I saw how Cousteau kind of operated. I felt like he was a very equitable, fair, and just kind of he just had a sense of like
nice guy.
honor. I don't know. He's a good guy. He just had a sense of like honor to him that I really appreciated. You know, just authentic and I, you know, one time I kind of saw how he tends to make decisions democratically, and I really appreciated that too. Like he's not like a power hungry guy, you know, and he usually checks in with people before he makes, you know, big decisions. And so I really appreciated that about him. Yeah. And of course, like Seth was he was just like so sweet and kind. And I say this oftentimes, like if you're not sweet and kind, I don't care how talented, powerful, rich you are.
Jay.
I'm not messing with you. I'm not messing with you. you know.
So why'd you talk to me then, Jay? Come on.
Because I could see and feel that kindness oozing out of you, out of your curse words, you know.
Just a facade, actually. That was
Yeah.
facade, yeah.
But like I explained to Jay on the last G Spot, when I say fuck off, it's a genuine nice fuck off.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did let me know of that. And it does, I kind of sense that too. I like when, you know, I heard you speaking in some spaces in the past, you know, when I first heard you, I was like, oh, this guy has no filter. But at the same time, I just felt like there was no like malice or vitriol
it's
or
genuine.
yeah,
It's
I didn't sense any of that, you know. It wasn't like F you with anger. It was like F you, you know, like just kind of in an endearing way. If
that's
F
my
you
everyday
can be
language,
endearing.
Jay. I'd be lost if I didn't swear. I'd
Those
be
are
dead.
yeah, those are part of your pros.
Yeah, they'd throw me off site if I swore.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so like Seth is like, you know, so sweet and kind, and you just can sense that, you know, very easily. It's very palpable that he's a very sweet and kind person. And Rookie's also very like thoughtful, considerate, and sweet guy. And he's also he's very talented too, very talented dev. So yeah, I was sold. I was like, these guys are awesome. I want to be a part of this team, and then I joined.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So how could people play the game? How would they get to know more about it? Join Discord, or is that the only way?
Yeah. The game is fully in Discord. You only need one Daimyo to play, and it's going to have a tier. So based on its power level, you'll be in either like bronze tier, silver tier, or gold tier. That way, if you do have like a really weak NFT, you're not like trying to fight, you know, the top ones and trying to win. You kind of like fight in your own little bracket.
Right.
And so you can fight in that battlefield once every 3 hours. And if you win, you get screws based on like your tier level. So if you're bronze tier, you'll get 10, silver, you'll get 30, and then gold 50. So if you look at properties or extra properties, that'll tell you. So that's a bronze
the tier. Yep. That's
So
a
if you buy
bronze
that
tier.
one right there,
That one can join the bronze tournaments, battlefields, and arenas. Yeah, I think once we release our next big update, there will be an 8-hour cooldown for
Yes, man.
the arenas. Correct, Cousteau?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. and so fighting in the arenas will allow you, and battlefields will allow you to gain experience points, which can allow you to level up. And you see that how it says level 1. So
Yeah.
this phase of leveling will go up to level 5. So
Right.
we'll cap it at 5 for this phase, but next phase will go up to 10, and then 15 after that.
What kind of game is it? I'm a non-gamer, so
It's a robot battle game based on 4 stats, which are speed, attack, health, and evasion. All those contribute to the battle system, where it's kind of like, simply put, rock, paper, scissors. Right. So you
not
have
violent.
you have a chance to hit your opponent with a certain amount of damage depending on your attack stats and the opponent's evasion stats. So higher attack you have, the higher damage will do. If the opponent has a very high evasion stat, then there's a good chance that they will
miss him.
Yeah, they'll evade your attack. Yeah. And then of course health, the higher health you have, the more you're able to, you know, take damage and still come out victorious. And then speed will allow you to, this is a new battle mechanic that will be coming, so it's kind of alpha, I guess, huh? It's a preemptive attack that triggers on a low percentage in the beginning of the battle, and the higher speed you have, the higher chances of it triggering and doing half of your normal damage to your opponent in the beginning of the battle.
Is there also a chance for a lower level Gundam to win a fight with, even, let's say he has a lower level on certain attributes, like a randomness? So let's say he can win a fight even though, like, by luck, let's say, like 1% chance or whatnot.
Yeah, totally. Seth, you wanna chime in?
So one thing I really like is because of the tier system, you don't ever have to really fight someone very far out of your power level, right? So if you're in bronze, you're only going to fight bronze. If you're in silver, only silver, and gold, gold. Gold probably has the widest range, although everything is a perfect like 33%. So like the top 33% of the collection is gold, the middle is silver, and the bottom is bronze. And so you're always kind of fighting equal, but you have like an attack damage range that rolls every time. So I think the lowest attack you can do is like 20 or 19, and your highest is like 37. And so depending on your weapon, you get like a percentage increase of that. So if you have like 120% attack, then you can roll, the 37 plus 20%, and that would be your top damage. But you can also roll your bottom damage. And so you're constantly like rolling back and forth of these RNGs. Are you hitting top damage? Are you hitting bottom? If you all are in the Discord, you could join the arena real quick, and me and Jay could fight for you if you want.
Yeah, we can show you, but also to add to what Seth said, so let's say the highest ranked gold tier bot against the lowest ranked gold tier bot, usually the highest ranked gold tier bots will win, but there is a small chance that the lowest gold tier bot, could win. We will be rolling out critical hit, which will trigger 5% of the time, and it will do 1.5 times the normal damage, and that's just RNG. That's just random. So if the lowest ranked gold bot, hits the opponent with a critical hit, they can do massive damage, and so there's a little bit of randomness to it. Not to mention, it is all kind of RNG. So the probabilities will come into effect, but they are probabilities, right? So there is a small chance that a low ranked gold tier bot can beat a high ranked gold tier bot.
Yeah.
Are there any plans to make the game and bring it to mobile or to the web?
I think that's one of the things that we've talked about for long-term plans. So this is maybe a good opportunity to just talk about short-term goals and long-term goals and what we've done so far. What we've done so far is we've made some updates to our battlefields and arena battles. We've had of course, we've been doing tournaments and we've been doing side bets, and we also had a mint out party that was very successful and fun. I think a lot of people showed up, and we gave away some really juicy prizes, and we did an X Space, and it was really fun. We also did a fashion show, which was, I think, a massive hit, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. It got us a lot of engagement through X by doing the fashion show, but basically people would post a picture of their bot. So you can go into our Discord and use the flex command, which allows you to flex your Daimyos and pull up your Daimyo picture, and then people would post it on X, and we would do a fashion show, and the winners would win based on how many likes and reposts that they got. We will be doing another fashion show soon, and actually this weekend. So look out for that. And this time we're going to also integrate Discord votes as well, like holders votes, in addition to X votes. But that's something we've done. We've been doing a lot of cosmetic set auctions. We started doing Screws Poker, which was really fun. And thank you to Nacho. He's one of our prominent community members who's been helping us organize the Screws Poker. And we've had a lot of fun playing poker with the guys, and we have some really good prizes for that too. Yeah, short-term goals. Yeah, we're constantly coming out with new cosmetic sets. So Cousteau is working on more cosmetic sets, and now we have masks and weapon cosmetics. So we only at first had armor cosmetics, so arms, chest, and helmet, which if you have all three of the same kind, you get a 2% stat boost. Now with masks and weapons, that will give you an additional 2% stat boost, but it has to be a matching, mask and weapon. So it kind of incentivizes people to collect the same kind, but you don't have to. And it's mainly for visual effects. But I think with the stat boost, people have been really wanting to, complete the cosmetic sets. We are releasing in our next big update, experience points and leveling. We will also have this thing called limit break, and limit break is a screw payment that you have to make, I think 5K screws at level 4 to break that limit to get into the level 5. And with that, you get art upgrade for your Daimyo robot, and you also get a 6% stat boost allocation. So each level you will be able to allocate stat points to your Daimyo. Critical hit and preemptive attack will be rolled out. Arena and battlefield rework will be done. So leveling, and we also have monsters that are a part of the battlefields, which chase the robots as they kind of cross from one side to the other to defend headquarters. And we'll show you in Discord. Maybe we can screen share like Seth was talking about. And show you guys.
Right now, remember we are. Sorry.
Oh, it's shoot, it's on pause right now. I think Rookie's working on the big update, so we might not be able to
do that another time anyway, Jay, because we're an hour and people.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry about that.
People lose interest so quick, it's crazy. But we could do that another time, show the game and whatever.
Okay, yeah, totally, yeah. One other thing that I want to really mention is Voyager mode, which is something that we've been working on and we'll be releasing soon. That will be a pay to play kind of like event tree. So you'll pay screws to go on a voyage, and you'll go through a series of events selecting options, and at the end you will receive prizes, and some of these prizes are really juicy, so I think it will be really exciting for people.
Excellent. So they can buy Daimyos on the secondary, join your Discord.
Yep, it's minted out, so yeah, that's the only way to get the Daimyos on the secondary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you're thinking about making your first purchase, you may want to look at like kind of set styles. So you want a set that matches. If you look at those top ones, like the golds match, the blue Itsuki matches, the purple matches, and that gets a 3% more power.
3,000 XRP, bro.
Yeah, those are kind of crazy. But like if you scroll down, right. So if you get down into like the 100s and stuff, you're gonna see some like mismatched. So if you look right there in the middle, 4715, he's got his shoulders and his helmet match, but he needs the chest to match.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one.
Shop for that one and then see if you can find the chest as well. Because if you can put those two together into one, you get the 3% set bonus, and it just looks better.
So you're saying on this one you would want the vaporware.
Chest. Yeah, you want the vaporwave chest to complete that set.
Right.
and it's one of the stronger bots, gold tier.
Super strong.
Yeah, and I think one of the better looking ones.
It's barely silver.
Oh yeah.
But if you look at the properties as well, not the extra ones, you'll see kind of like that percentage on it. So like there's 1.4% on the Vaporwave arms, but like the golden Kitsune mask is 3.75%. So you'd want a better mask. The weapon being nothing is 9.74, and you'd want a better weapon. So if you're looking at this bot, you've got, kind of 2 pieces that you really like, and then kind of 2 to 3 pieces that you maybe don't like as much. So try and find, a weapon on another bot that you can put together, a mask if you like it, and if you can, the Vaporwave chest, and that would give you like a really solid.
So beat him up, nick his mask, and away you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, it's the strength of the bots are based on the rarity of the parts. If that wasn't clear, we might have said that, but if it wasn't clear, that's why Seth is mentioning you want the rare percentage parts.
Yeah,
makes sense.
So,
that you're burning, you're adjusting rarity, and you're deciding how powerful you get.
Cousteau, you wanted to chime in?
No. The thing that Seth mentioned that with time, the rarity on parts can change. For example, right now, the other day, for example, Pepe-san from the creator from the Pepe XRP Collection was just commenting, okay, I want to make the Pepe mask stronger on the game, and that's possible. Will require some warnings, but so you can make your favorite part stronger on game.
Exactly.
Got it. Guys, we're getting to the end of our recording here, 1 hour almost. Anything you guys want to add?
Oh dang, we have so much more that we wanted to share, man.
We're gonna have to bring you back. Yeah, we'll bring you back and show the game.
Yeah, we might have to do part 2. There's so much more that's happening and that we want to share.
So let's do that.
And then maybe we can in the next one, maybe we can show a footage of the game actually.
Yeah, we'll do a live game. Go in Discord when you're up and running.
That would be fun. That'll be cool, man. Yeah.
Have we talked about like collection stats at all? Like what we've done?
Oh, you know what, Seth? You should definitely mention it. I think the most recent numbers are on X.
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah.
The coolest part, so we started with 3,333 NFTs, and we have burned that down to 1,887.
Sheesh, that's almost half, baby. We're nearing that halving.
There we go.
Yeah, that's 43% reduced. We got 169 holders. We've burned 2,892.
Congratulations.
We hit 26,000 on secondary from our main, and we've hit 2,000 in secondary on cosmetics. So like we are constantly building, constantly innovating, and the holders love to burn. So we're shrinking that supply. It's only going up.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna get rarer and rarer. So get your Daimyos before it gets out of hand, out of reach. Yeah.
Excellent. So they can find you on Discord, which we'll share the link on the YouTube. Go buy a secondary Daimyo. Go into Discord and ask Jay and Seth and Cousteau how to play the game.
Yeah, we'll all help out. And once you sometimes it can be maybe a little daunting to get learn new games, but it's relatively simple. Once you get the bot, it's just kind of plug and play. Now if you want to get really deep into it and make really good builds, and we'll have eventually items and equipments that you can buy also with screws, and that's gonna add a new element to the game. But if you need any help, have any questions, we're here in the Discord and you can ask us anything.
Excellent. And look out for the tokenomics coming out very soon.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
And we'll definitely try to get you guys on again to show a little bit more about the game. Right?
Oh, yeah. And I just want to talk to you guys. I just want to spend more time talking to you guys.
Fucking forever, bro. Seriously. But thanks ever so much, guys, for joining us. We really appreciate it. Cousteau, I want to come back to Havana. I'm going to come and stay there. I'm coming over. I love Cuba.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys gonna do captions and stuff for the Spanish part that Cousteau did, or what?
I'm not
No,
sure yet.
No, bro, we can't speak fucking Spanish. Come on, I can just
No,
about
I
speak
speak
English.
Spanish, but
He does, but yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
I
you
can just
do?
about speak
Okay,
English.
My
okay.
mom's Spanish, yeah. So I grew up
There
bilingual.
we go.
Yeah, you'll edit out all the horrible politically incorrect
No,
things.
we don't edit anything.
We
buddy.
don't edit anything
We
unless
don't
it's
edit
hardcore. Yeah.
unless we're asked to edit stuff. We have been told before secrets, and we've had to edit it, but we don't
okay,
edit
yeah.
anything unless we're asked
Well,
to.
you guys
so.
don't care if I get canceled. Who cares?
Bro,
fine.
we'd have been cancelled fucking ages ago. Come on.
Well, thanks guys
Okay.
for being here. And with that, Scarborough.
To the moon.
Woo!